Hello viewers. Welcome back to the Eternal Bright Light channel. Today we are going to discuss about the word self, the center to your existence in your life in this creation. But what does this word actually mean? Some may call it the soul, some might say consciousness, and some might even say brain or the mind. You can call it what you want it. Because this is a never-ending debate unless you get to that stage of evolution when you can experientially know and realize it, and it is a long journey. So instead we will take the first step in that long journey, which is to know why you are here in the first place and the way you are right now. And the good thing is the ancient Vedic sages have provided a very simple reason: karma. Karma you can very simply define as action and consequence. But the true meaning of this word is so vast and infinite, very few have been able to understand it in its entirety. But today we are not going to go into too many details about karma, as it is a vast topic on its own and we will do separate videos for it later. But first and foremost, what is more important is to know the basic mechanics to get an idea about your own karma, which is the core reason why you exist today as the way you are. And guess what? The Vedic sages have an answer to that also. Jyotish, or more commonly called today, astrology. So then, let's get started. Every ancient civilization had some knowledge and understanding of the stars and constellations. They gazed at the night sky and wondered about the billions of stars and constellations. The ancients thought they were important for their civilization in many ways. But today astrology has become a tool just for future events predictions. But Jyotish, as it is still today traditionally called in the Vedas, was originally far more than just a prediction tool. The very word Jyotish consists of two words: Jyoti means light, and Ish means the king or supreme lord. And Jyotish is considered to be the eye of the Vedas. It is like a karmic map of all the past lives and incarnations an individual soul or Atma has gone through. It is like a map to exit the maze of this karmic plane where the soul is trapped and lost. But the question is, can you decipher this map? In simple terms, it is like a lighthouse guiding a soul in the dark and vast ocean of the unknown. And when it comes to light, the sun is the supreme source of light in our solar system. We know all the planets in our solar system revolve round the sun. It takes 365 days or 12 months for the Earth to complete a revolution. So the 12 zodiac signs are this 360-degree circle of revolution, where each sign is 30 degrees. Although practically not every sign is equally 30 degrees, but for now we will consider them as equal. We will discuss this later separately. Just to let you know, I have made this simple chart instead of using some complex chart, so that it is easier to understand, especially for the beginners. Now please look at the chart and find the sign Aries. It is in the eastern side. This is the first zodiac sign where the sun enters in the month of April. Now as you face the screen you might think why eastern direction is on the left side. For that you have to imagine that the Kalpurush or the zodiac man with his 12 arms is facing towards you from inside the screen. So the direction are according to his standing position and not yours. From there the sun moves in anti-clockwise direction to Taurus sign after 1 month. And finally to the last sign Pisces in the 12th month, thereby completing 1 year. Then there are 9 planets according to Vedic astrology: Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, Rahu or the North Node, and Ketu or the South Node. Also every sign has a planetary ruler as you can see in the chart. For example, Aries is ruled by Mars, Pisces by Jupiter, Leo by Sun, and so on. Now that you have a basic understanding of the chart and the planets, it's time to get to the main topic of the discussion. There are 3 things in your chart that you must be aware of in your lifetime, even if you are not an astrologer. Today many people might already know this compared to how it was even 5 or 6 years ago. Knowing them is fundamental for going further into this study. They are your sun sign, the moon sign, and the ascendant or Lagna sign. Let me explain briefly about them. Now look at this chart carefully. The ascendant sign is marked by A, the moon sign by M, and the sun sign by S. The sun and moon signs are those signs where the sun and moon were situated at the time of your birth respectively. And the ascendant is that sign which was rising at the eastern horizon at your birthplace or birth location at the moment of your birth. Also the ascendant sign and its ruler is related to your body, whereas the sun, moon and the signs occupied by them are related to your soul and mind respectively. So in Jyotish this body, mind and soul concept is very important. For example, in the chart you can see that sun sign is Cancer, moon sign is Sagittarius, and ascendant sign is Aries. These 3 signs will be very important in the future discussions. Now the last thing is, how do you know about your signs? There is nothing to worry about it. You don't have to do any calculations yourself. You can find it easily in astrology softwares available. Just one piece of advice. Make sure that you keep your birth chart and its data private and don't share it in the public. And try to use an offline mode software while generating your horoscope, whether you are using a PC or a smartphone. There are still so many things to discuss about these 3 special signs individually and their significance in your life. But we will discuss them in the next videos. And before that, it's better if you have some idea about your own birth chart as well. So guys, if you liked this video and found it helpful, then share it with your friends, and subscribe to this channel. Goodbye guys. See you soon.